Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.
901, the Johnny Rock Show. Happy Star Wars Day. I don't know what he has to do with Star Wars, but Tom Keifer. How you doing, Tom Keifer? Where are we reaching you at, Tom? Can I ask?
I'm at home here in Tennessee today.
All right. Well, Nashville, I take it? I'm not to pry.
Yep.
Okay. Well, great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing this morning? All right?
I'm good. I was saying earlier, I don't think we have talked on the radio since, are you ready? Since you were opening for Bon Jovi on the Slippery When Wet tour for 2 nights in Minnesota.
Man, that's a couple minutes ago, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everything's still the same with me. Lots has changed for you, though, but you're back on the road. 2 dates coming to Minnesota, July 21st, the Midsummer Music Fest, and July 22nd, the Medina Entertainment Center. How is it on, if I can ask, on tour these days? Because it isn't exactly 1987 anymore, you know?
Well, people ask me that a lot. And, of course, the music industry has changed. But from a touring standpoint, it hasn't much. We get on the band, or we get the band on the bus, and we head out and we do shows. And it's from that standpoint, it feels very much the same. I feel incredibly grateful to be able to still go out and, have all the fans turn out. They sing all the songs. And it's just, it's always been my favorite part of touring, or touring is my favorite part of the business anyway, playing live and getting that, kind of in the moment reaction and exchange with the crowd. And so that part hasn't changed as much as other parts of the industry. But unfortunately, that's always been my favorite part. So.
The North American Live Loud Tour. Visit TomKeifer.com for tickets. Now, I always, looking back on when you guys in Cinderella first broke, it seemed like thanks to MTV and the whole, record company machine, they sort of grouped you into, I hate the term hair band, but they sort of threw you in there. And I always thought Cinderella and you were more, you had more to do with Aerosmith and just the blues than, a lot of the hair bands. Any comment on that?
Well, I grew up on the music of the 60s and 70s mainly, and a lot of the music that inspired those artists too, like Zeppelin or the Stones or some of the other ones you just mentioned. I listened to a lot of the things they did. I listened to a lot of American roots music, everything from James Brown to gospel to blues, Johnny Winter, Muddy Waters, B.B. King. So, there's definitely that tinge in there of the blues, but it's, the hard rock comes from listening to bands like Rolling Stones, Aerosmith. There's countless bands in the 70s I could name that I grew up on as a kid, that I love so much. I love Janis Joplin. A lot of my high register was inspired, I think, by her and Robert Plant. Yeah, I guess you are what you eat, and that, the 70s was a great time to grow up and learn how to play an instrument and sing and learn how to play music. So I had some good inspiration and teachers.
Nice. We're talking with Tom Keifer, coming to Minnesota, 2 dates, July 21st, Midsummer Music Fest, July 22nd. At the Medina Entertainment Center. Another question about back in the day. I know you're not here to just bring up old memories, but I always wanted to ask, and I didn't ask 30 years ago when I talked to you. How did the band come up with that move where the guitars would swing across the neck and go across their back, and then come? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you mean Eric and Jeff did that. I didn't really attempt that one. They saw that there was a band locally in Jersey who did it, and they were a pretty popular band there. But I believe Richie Blackmore did that too. I'm not sure where it originally started, but I know they caught it from a local band in Jersey.
Nice. Well, listen, I couldn't let you go without saying hello from Morgs, one of our rock and roll DJs here. She has a cubicle covered with posters and photos of you. It's crazy.
Well, tell her I said hello.
Morgs, Tom says hello. Well, Tom Keifer, you're a Renaissance man. How about that? You've done it all, and we will see you for 2 dates in Minnesota. And thanks for coming on the Johnny Rock Show, okay?
Thanks for having me. Great talking to you.
The Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.